As you can see, the lights are two-dimensional. They basically light up with a bright LED white until you turn the flashers on. Then when you turn the flashers on, it coordinates with the existing blinker and the side marker, and it flashes in orange. I spent a lot of days, a lot of time on eBay shopping, trying to figure out the best LED lights to get for my car. And I think I found them, although I wouldn't necessarily suggest somebody else to buy it the way I bought them. So I did buy them on eBay, but they came without any instructions, without 50% of the wiring and the switches that I needed in order to plug and play and get the lights hooked up. So I did run into some more added costs on top of the great price that I got on the lights. And you know, when you really think about it, yes, I got a great price on them, so that's the reason why it didn't come with instructions and some of the necessary pieces. Now here you see a version of the lights, the LEDs, in conjunction with the regular OEM headlights and the OEM LEDs. As you can see, there were just two LEDs built into the lens. So I had to coordinate the daytime running lights as well as the fog lights. If you can look closely, you'll see that I've also turned on, engaged my fog lights, which are incorporated inside of the LED lights. I don't know how well you can see that. I have a combination of sunshine and shade, so I don't quite know how this is going to come out, but I did want to show you, for all the people out there that have these SRXs, I know you've had problems with your headlights. This is the easiest fix, probably the best solution. I did uninstall my original lights, and what I had to do was, based on a YouTube video that I had watched, I went around the outer edge of the light with some silicone to kind of keep the moisture out. So if anyone has any questions on how to do that, I'll be happy to help them. But I did end up having to take the bumper off, and I thought it was going to be really difficult, but actually it wasn't as difficult as it might look. And I was able to do it all by myself as well. The YouTube video that I watched, they recommended that you get someone to assist you so that you don't scratch up the bumper, but trust me, it's pretty easy. You know, once you take all of the bolts out, you got like 6 bolts here. You got one right here that holds this bumper up to the actual fender of the car. You got a couple of push pins off inside of the wheel well. You got 3 underneath the very bottom of the bumper, just 3. I think they're 10 millimeter, something like that. And then the same thing with this particular side right here. You look within the well wheel, there's some Phillips head screws there that will need to be taken out in order to remove the bumper, and also to install the fog lights and the daytime running lights. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to post some pictures of the way the vehicle looked before I got these lights, but I can tell you right now, the the vision that I get at night from having these daytime running lights, and also from having the fog lights and everything installed, is 100% better. I mean, I was driving around basically dangerous, really not being able to see well at all, especially on dark streets. And a lot of times I would just end up following the street lights because the lights on the car were so horrible. So I drove around like that for a few months, and but I was working on a solution the whole time, and the solution was to be able to incorporate daytime running lights as well as fog lights, and add them to the OEM headlights that are already on there. Go in there, seal them up, make sure that they don't get any moisture in them in the future, because that's the problem that caused the originals to, I think, go out a little earlier than they normally would. I did a little research, and they said that the original lights probably have about a 10-year lifespan on them. So, you know, if I'm looking at a 2010 vehicle, then it was probably time to change them anyway. But, you know, I've seen some horror stories on YouTube and just on, you know, Cadillac SRX owners in general who have had problems with the lights from day one. So, anyway, just wanted to enlighten all of my SRX drivers out there and let you know that there are better lighting solutions out there. I just wanted to give you a good look at what the lights look like coming from the front. The LEDs, they really give it a distinct look from the front. So yeah, not too flashy, not too subtle. It's a combination of a really good look, and it incorporates right into the OEM lights. As you can see, the two OEM lights at the top coordinate down with the daytime running lights. Now this is the way all of the lights look full blast. As you can see now, I've turned on the fog lights, incorporated those into the daytime running lights, and I have my headlights on, and then I have the LED lights that are connected to my original headlights. They're on as well, so you can see the combination of all the lights on in full blast. Now this is what happens when I signal. It basically turns the white light into an orange flashing light, and that basically coordinates with the turn signal on the original lights, as well as the side marker that flashes as well. So it's a really nice look after you get it incorporated into your vehicle.